Okay, let's dive right in. Welcome to today's Explainer. We're going on an absolute culinary journey today, looking at a perfectly spiced, beautifully traditional dish. We're breaking down a visual recipe guide for a meal that is literally a showstopper, Sasa's rich and creamy mutton gulai. Now, if you've ever wanted to master a complex, deeply flavorful recipe, but, you get totally lost in a giant wall of text, well, you are in exactly the right place.
So, do you want to serve a mutton gulai that's thick, rich, and just incredibly savory? I mean, of course we all do. We all have that urge to cook a massive, mouth-watering meal for our family and friends. But let's be real, sometimes those traditional recipes with literally dozens of ingredients can feel kind of overwhelming. Well, that's exactly what we're solving today. Using a totally foolproof visual breakdown from our source material, we're going to demystify this hearty, comforting dish so you can cook it with absolute confidence. No stress, just great food.
But hey, before we even start prepping ingredients, we kind of need to understand the roots of what we're actually making. Mutton Gulai didn't just magically appear out of thin air. It actually has these incredible, deep Middle Eastern and Indian roots. Culinary traditions that are famous all over the world for their heavy, complex spice blends. But what's really fascinating here is the Nusantara evolution. As the dish traveled and sort of adapted to local palates, it completely transformed. It embraced the rich, creamy coconut milk that's so characteristic of the region, creating this unique, localized culinary tradition that families absolutely love today. All right, Section 1, Main Ingredients and Spices. To build that sheer depth of flavor, we've got to start with our heavy aromatic spices. You're going to roast and blend these into a paste. We've got 15 shallots and 10 garlic cloves. That builds our savory base. Plus, we're bringing the heat. 15 curly red chilies and 10 red bird's eye chilies. We're also adding an index finger-sized piece of turmeric for that gorgeous vibrant color, and about 1.5 segments of ginger. Now pause for a second. Do you notice a specific word repeating at the bottom of the list? Roasted. Roasting your cumin, just a teaspoon, along with 1.5 teaspoons of coriander, 4 candle nuts, and a half stick of cinnamon before you blend them. Guys, that is the absolute secret to unlocking a deep, authentic aroma. It literally wakes the spices up. Seriously, whatever you do, do not skip this step.
Moving right along, we have our whole aromatics and core components. We're tossing in 1 star anise, 2 large stalks of lemongrass, 10 kaffir lime leaves, 7 bay leaves, and 4 cardamom pods. You just leave these whole to beautifully infuse the broth. But of course, the undisputed star of the show here is the meat. 1 kilogram of mutton and bones. Now, to bring this whole shebang together and really elevate the final dish, our source relies on some very specific additions. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of Sasa beef broth, 1 teaspoon of Sasa MSG, and 1 65 milliliter sachet of Sasa liquid coconut milk. These Sasa seasonings combined with that liquid coconut milk are basically your secret weapons for achieving that thick, savory perfection we were talking about earlier.
Okay, moving to Section 2, Steps to cook tender meat.
Phase 1 is all about preparation and cleaning. Step 1 is super straightforward. Just boil that mutton and those bones in your 1.5 liters of water. For Step 2, you're going to throw in some lemongrass and galangal, and just let it boil until you see the impurities, the scum, float to the top. Skimming that off is absolutely essential if you want a clean-tasting broth. Step 3, carefully remove and drain the meat so it's ready to go for the next phase. And finally, Step 4. As we stressed earlier with the ingredients, you roast those specific dry spices and then blend them up with your chilies, shallots, and garlic until you get this beautifully smooth aromatic paste.
Now for Phase 2, Integration and Simmering. Step 1, sauté that smooth ground spice paste along with all your whole aromatic leaves and pods. Keep going until your kitchen smells absolutely amazing. Step 2, mix in your drained mutton so every single piece gets completely coated in all that rich, spicy flavor. Step 3, season it up with your salt, your Sasa beef broth, and your Sasa MSG. For Step 4, pour in your water and let the whole thing simmer on low for about 1 hour. Honestly, this long, slow simmer is exactly what ensures the meat becomes super tender and fully infused with the spices. And then, Step 5, this is where the magic really happens. Stir in that Sasa liquid coconut milk and cook it down until the broth gets wonderfully thick. That coconut milk is exactly what creates that signature, mouth-watering gulai texture.
Finally, Section 3, Tips for the most delicious serving. So the absolutely crucial point here is that a complex dish like gulai needs the perfect companions to balance it all out. First off, you absolutely must serve this while it is piping hot to maximize that incredible aroma. Pair it with a big, steaming plate of warm white rice. It's like the perfect neutral canvas to soak up all that rich sauce. Now, because the gulai is so heavily spiced and creamy, you really need to add some cucumber and shallot pickle on the side. That fresh burst of acidity cuts right through the richness and balances the whole meal. Serve it alongside some empeng or crackers to give your palate a much-needed textural crunch, and then finish the whole thing off by topping your bowl with a generous sprinkle of crispy fried shallots. Perfection!
The ultimate goal here is pretty simple. Are you ready to make the family ask for seconds? It's a bold promise, for sure, but think about it. You put in the time, you systematically roasted your spices, you simmered that meat for an hour, and this right here is your reward. 2 hours of total effort in the kitchen, resulting in a meal that's so good and so perfectly balanced that literally everyone at the table will be coming back for more.
Which brings us to our final thought for today. What special family occasion will you elevate with this rich and creamy culinary masterpiece? Whether it's a major holiday, a big festive family gathering, or honestly just a special weekend dinner where you really want to show some love through food, you now have the visual blueprint to make it happen. I really hope this structured breakdown has completely inspired you to step into your kitchen, gather up those spices, and just start cooking. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredibly flavorful journey today. Now get out there, follow the steps, and enjoy your meal.